It was a tough game, obviously in tough conditions with the wind and that. But you know, you prepare for games and you can't really legislate for the start we made. And it's all the fundamentals of defending didn't happen for their goal. You know, there was no pressure on the ball. We didn't deal with the first ball. We didn't stop the cross. We didn't match the run across the box. You can't do that. You can't do that in this league. But we knew when we got half time in the second half. The first half we didn't play badly anyway. We didn't, apart from a great save from Fods, them with the wind, that's about all they had first half. And we huffed and puffed a little bit around the edge of the box, got into some good positions, but didn't really test the keeper too much, although Luke drilled one into him at one stage. But we knew at half time 1-0, after literally gifting them a goal, that we were still very much in the game. And I thought second half with the wind we were much more front foot football, created a lot more. And in fairness to Halifax, they work really hard, one of the hardest working teams in the league, and they just got a block to most things. You know, they defended the box really well. They got blocks. We didn't quite fall to us second half. We got a lot of balls into the box and maybe too many bodies in and around the box by then, but just didn't quite fall to us in the end. But we got a good goal, which was well worked, and might be an important point in the end. So, you know, I'm not overly disappointed about it. You know, it would be unrealistic to think that a team like us are going to just go win till the end of the season. So we're going to have an off day. We're going to have a spell where we've been unlucky, and I just thought it was one of those days today. We're a little bit unlucky, and as I say, we gifted them a goal, which gave them a head start basically.
And how important was it that you settled things down after that early setback?
Well, I thought they did. I didn't think we ever looked like we were panicking. There might have been a few sort of rash decisions from people, but you know, with the weather and the way the pitch is and the pressure that they put on the ball, we're going to get spells like that. It's important we don't panic. It's important the fans don't panic, you know, and keep believing in the way we play. As I said, second half we looked like we were going to win the game. We looked like we were going to go on to win the game. I think they were defending for their lives, and as I say, we couldn't get that second.
Injuries and suspensions have meant you've had to mix things up today. How do you think the team coped with that?
I don't think the personnel was the reason we didn't get 3 points. I thought everybody done their part again today. I thought Fods kept us in it with that second save. You know, when you get a call this morning, especially after losing the players we have anyway, and you get a call from Annie this morning to let you know that Ainsley Pear's not available, it's another, you know, it is another blow. But as I said, in football, it's a chance for somebody else. Fods has been incredibly patient. He did nothing wrong really against Salford. We were totally outplayed as a team. And he done great today. Not much you could have done with a goal. And the lads that came in, we asked Riggy to play a slightly different role. I thought he grew into the game and he was a big threat at the end. So JJ comes in, he's always reliable. So we've dealt with it okay today. As I say, I don't think the injuries are the reason we didn't win the game today, or the suspensions.
And what was your thought on the goal you scored today as well?
Just well worked, yeah, well worked. I mean, it was kept, you know, the actual finish. Great striker's goal again from Scotty. I didn't even know if they hit the net or not from where we were, but I thought it was a good goal, a patient build-up. And as I said, I thought when we were patient today and we did move the ball from side to side, we got in. I just thought when we were chasing the game, there was too many long straight balls, which are easy for them to deal with, all their strengths through the middle. So once we started moving it side to side and became a bit patient, we did start to carve them a little bit.
Did you feel that a winner could have been coming towards that?
Yeah, I did. I thought at 1-1 you're always uncomfortable about the counter attack and not putting too many bodies forward. But I thought we had enough ball and chance into the goal. But you have to give them some credit. They defended heroically, really. They did. I thought the back two were excellent for them, and they got the bodies in front of everything. And just one of those days where we couldn't get the winner.
And Luke Armstrong, final game today, 11 goals in 18 starts. He's made a big impact on his half season.
He's been brilliant for us. But you could say that about all of the lads this season, considering, you know, how far we've come and how we were expected to do. So you can say that about everybody. But you know, luckily, with the exception of maybe Luke Molyneux, but we're still hoping that can be sorted out. We'll still have the rest of the lads for the rest of the season. So it's a huge blow. He's got a really bright future. His attitude is unbelievable. His work rate is unbelievable. And he's added the goals to his performances this season. So he'll be a big miss, as any team in this league would miss Luke Armstrong. But as I say, we've got good lads outside of Luke. We've had a good run when he wasn't in the team, and I've absolutely got no problem with what we've got. And if hopefully we can add to it in some way, it would be just a help.
Yeah, and it's now 10 draws in 12 matches against Halifax. As manager, irrelevant for yourself, but you could have put money on a draw today, most fans anyway.
Well, I think at half time, I think a draw would have been possibly a good result. Before the game, I really fancied a win. But as I say, 20 seconds in, you can see the goal, so it might turn out to be a good point in the end.
And 6 games unbeaten at home as well, and you've extended that unbeaten streak.
Yeah, it's important that we don't lose games like that. You know, in the past, pre-entry games, etc., we've lost 1-0 like that, and I think we've came on a lot since then. So it was one of those games where, as I said before, we're not going to win every single game. We're not going to go on a 10-12 game winning streak, especially this time of year, especially with suspensions and injuries. So it's important that we don't lose these games, and as I say, that might turn out to be decent.
And quick turnaround for Hartlepool on New Year's Day. What's the sort of message going into that?
Well, we're in a good position. We've got enough information on how Hartlepool have played and how they do to go in and fancy with chances. We'll, similar to this game, we'll have almost like a school head count and see who's available for the game. We've got a couple of knocks from today, which I hope are going to be okay. We've got to look at how Scotty Barrow injuries come on, how Greg Ollie's injuries came on, how Peters's illness has come on. Obviously, we're going to be without Whitey. So, as I say, we'll know more on New Year's Eve. Cheers.